Whose life are you actually living? I want you to take a moment and genuinely ask yourself that question. From the outside, our lives can look perfect. We have the resume we were told to build, the relationships we were taught to seek, the possessions we were led to desire. It's the life we've been conditioned to believe is the right one, the successful one. But what if, in the quiet moments, when all the noise and all the expectations fade, you get the feeling that you're just an actor in a movie that isn't even yours? The pressure starts early. The voices of they told us what subjects to study, what colleges to apply to, what jobs were prestigious, and what jobs were a waste of potential. They told us what milestones were important, the right age to get married, the right time to buy a house, the right amount of money to have in your account. And we listened. We took these whispers and turned them into our own internal commands. We chose a career not because it lit a fire in our gut, but because it sounded impressive at a dinner party. We stayed in a relationship not because it was fulfilling, but because it met the expectations of our friends and family. We never saw it as pressure. We saw it as guidance, as wisdom. We told ourselves we were being responsible, mature. But this path, this relentless chase for external validation, it leaves us feeling hollow, a ghost in our own story. We start to feel like we're constantly performing, putting on a mask for a crowd that doesn't even know we're gone. The fear of disappointing them becomes more powerful than the desire to live our own truth. And so we keep going, building a life that looks impressive but feels foreign. This is where Stoicism offers us a lifeline. It pulls us away from the noise and asks us to listen to a different voice, our own. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor, wrote about the importance of judging things by their true nature, not by popular opinion. He was telling us to stop measuring our lives by their applause and start measuring them by their virtue. The path to true freedom is an internal one. It begins with a simple question. What are my virtues? What are the things I truly value? Is it kindness? Is it courage? Is it integrity? Is it a life of simple curiosity and learning? This is your personal compass. And once you define it, the expectations of the world begin to fade. When you're making a choice based on your own internal sense of what is right, what is good, the applause or the criticism of others becomes just noise. It doesn't shake your foundation. Your value isn't tied to their approval, it's tied to your actions, to your own character. The emotional weight of this realization can be crushing. The moment you finally see that you've been living a life that was never meant for you, a life built on a foundation of other people's desires, it can feel like waking up from a long, strange dream, a dream where you gave up your own story for a supporting role in someone else's. And for what? For approval that never brought you peace anyway? But in that moment of pain, there's also immense clarity, immense freedom. Because you realize that the person you've been trying to please, the voice you've been listening to, was never your own. And for the first time, you get to ask yourself the most important question of all. Not, what do they want? But, what do I want? If your life were a story, what would the opening line be? Write it in the comments.